Oh shit! You know what I don't even have going right now? It's a separate window, so I could have beat you guys. So Nick,
DelaWeezie's.
all right, here. Let me do this, and then Nick D, you could do your opening show speech as the president of the DelaWeezie's. Over the show, episode 82. Tubi, Nick D, live from New York City, Jarvis Jerry.
Beepoo Bapu.
Welcome.
Nick D, why don't you give us a rundown real quick of just what the DelaWeezie's are and what they mean to you?
And what they mean to me, for sure. 1 second. I don't know what just happened to my camera. Oh, and I gotta mute this. So the DelaWeezie's is all about celebrating the media from the last year, the best. Everything I imagine that's going to be nominated tonight is just like our favorite stuff of the year. Probably a lot of like action and horror and cool stuff like that. And
those are the categories.
I think it's all about. Yeah, those are the categories.
Those are the
you know
categories.
What I mean? And it's like there's a lot of overlap between. I feel like so many of my favorite things this year were in like 4 categories this year. You know, everything. There's a theme, very clearly from all of my favorite. And so, yeah, I hope you guys are ready for. What are we even calling this? Some battle royale between movies. The viewers.
Oh, I didn't. Jerry, did you Oh, he's gone.
No, I'm here.
Jerry,
I'm here.
can you do me a favor? Can you listen to the stream on a different device or on there, so and see how that additional audio is doing? Or Sadu, you said you love the music. What does that mean that you love the music? Does it sounds good?
Yeah.
Sadu, welcome.
It's not overpowering, but
cool stuff, neat stuff. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Should I turn it up
If
or
you want to turn it down?
turn it down a little bit?
You could, but it is fine. It's like I can definitely hear you talking.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
All
It's
right.
fine.
I think I turned it down a little bit.
It's fine.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, no. It was good. It was fine.
So Nick D, I was having you rant while we fix some things behind here, but real quick, what we should really explain
We did it.
is that we've mentioned this on a prior show, but each of us picked a item nomination, Nick D, for each category, and then we'll present them.
Yeah.
Go into the vote.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I was trying to.
Did you said the music's fine? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't done the first category in so long.
It could be anything. Like my meme changed throughout, so it's like just something you thought was funny.
Yeah, I don't have anything, and I'm not gonna look. So this is between the West Coast hosts. Meme off.
West Coast meme off.
Wait, what's going on right now?
I don't have a meme.
I think we're ready. Jared doesn't have a meme.
Okay.
You know what my second choice meme was? You know that meme that's been going around of Vince McMahon crying, and he's like, I think that was another great meme of the year. It's such a good reaction meme.
Yeah. Pretty classic.
The chicken tenders, or and I ate the whole thing. That's a pretty great meme. It's a pretty great meme. Anything Macho Man Randy Savage related, great meme.
Strong meme. Well, yeah. DelaWeezie's.
Okay, so
The
First one.
DelaWeezie's, dressed in suits, taking it seriously.
It kind of looks like I am, so we're gonna go with it.
wait.
It does kind of look like you're in like almost like a Miami Vice type situation where you've got your sleeves are almost kind of rolled up a little bit. You got that kind of Don Johnson vibe going.
You know, the shirt.
What
with
was the
the-
name of the boat? Tropic in Paradise? Tropic Paradise? Thunder in Paradise.
Wait, so are we
Yeah.
gonna play the videos, or how are we doing this meme one? What's going
Yeah.
on here?
Yeah, I was
Alright.
waiting for the. Are we ready to switch over? I think we are.
Are we ready to start the first poll? Are we
Wait.
ready for our first poll?
Yeah. So Nick D, before we go, what would you title yours?
Oh, Jeremy Seinfeld.
Dark Souls Cat.
Um,
Yeah, I'd say Dark Souls Cat.
do we need
It is
the
very
sound
Seinfeld.
on?
Oh,
I would.
okay.
I think the sound is a big
it's
part
a
of it.
cat video. It's a cat video.
It's a cat video or a Dark Souls video. But
Alright,
yeah,
have a
Well,
try.
I don't
Saw this meme
I
earlier.
don't know if we'll get the audio through, but roll with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's actually true. I
Yeah.
don't know if this.
let us know if the
Will or
audio
won't.
goes through.
Okay. We ready, tubes? We good?
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Are we gonna play both? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this is yours, Nick, right? Dark
Yeah, yeah.
Souls cat.
For sure.
I hear it.
I hear it. Classic meme.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Cat stuff
Yep.
is always good.
Jerry, you
Tubes, this is
That's
yours.
yours.
Jerry, you don't have one, right?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
'Cause, yeah, I just haven't really been like
I started the poll.
collecting them.
I started
way
the poll.
We did.
I'm sorry. I was
Alright, and this is
I was focusing on other things. My apologies. Can we play Nick D's?
this is yours.
Yeah, okay. Play mine, but then we're gonna play Nick
Okay.
D's again.
Well, we'll play Nick's again. We'll play. So this is yeah. Let's go back to the beginning.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I feel like we watched this earlier this year.
Yeah, for sure.
You've probably
For sure.
just seen it. It's everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Cat's angry.
Okay.
Yeah, he's intense. He's
Okay.
ready.
And then
This is Tubes, Boston
Yeah.
police officer, catapult off the playground slide.
I felt like this was just. Oh well. You can mute. We don't need the sound for this. This we don't need the sound
Yeah.
for.
I muted it.
Fats is here. He'll be here for about
Welcome.
10 minutes. We'll count it down. This video, I felt like it was just everywhere. I'm not going to lie, I looked up meme videos 2023 and went through like a
Yeah.
list that some website had done. I don't know if it was CNN or something or other. Oh, yeah. Oh. It's better without the sound, Jared. It's too loud. It's
Woo, bro. He
Comes rocketing out.
he took like the whole slide on the face,
and I went with this as the my choice.
dude.
Wow.
BK's
That
hometown.
And I had seen it a bunch of
Yeah.
times. I had seen it a bunch of times. So that's what I went with. Right.
That is a great one. That is a great one.
So I called Nick D. I'm making it real simple for everyone. Cat video, Nick D. with his cat with the hat. Cat with the hat.
Cat with the hat.
And then the Boston cop, which I totally.
Love it.
I had no real feelings about it. I just looked at the list and went with
Yeah.
this category. I was like, I don't know what to
That's
do
all.
here. I'm just gonna. I googled,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just looked through my bookmarks, and that was just kind of towards the top. I was like, all right.
yeah. I was gonna go
Yeah.
through our
Yeah.
our list, and then I was like, you know what? Let me just see what Google has. I was like, oh yeah, that cop one was pretty iconic.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just
Yeah,
rolled
yeah.
with it.
Mm.
And that was this year.
Would you go down that slide?
Yeah, I totally would love to
So-
try that slide now.
What do you think he was trying to do? Like, why is he face down and like rocking out? Do you think he was trying to like run in and like jump in?
I have
and
no
slide
idea.
Down?
I have no
If
idea.
this is me shooting from the hip. I wonder if his belt,
From the hill?
if he's shooting from the hill by
Shooting from
fucking
the
Lee
hill?
Harvey Oswald style.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if his belt had so much gear on it that it made him extra, because
And he's got one of those
plastic.
plastics slippy
Yeah.
jackets.
So I feel like he had no traction. I feel like he just was like rocketed down it. I don't know. Maybe he did take a running start though.
Yeah.
Oh my god, through the video commercial again.
We don't need the audio,
I don't
though.
know, because I don't think we can like see him up at the top. So that's the thing I'm gonna try to look for real quick
Yeah.
this next time through.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see what's going on here. It's a
We
29
do need the
cat,
backstory,
71
100% right.
cop right now.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't vote. I forgot are we
Yeah, I
voting? We're
voted.
voting, right?
Yeah, we're voting.
I voted.
Oh shit. I need to sign in as fucking whoa.
Fudging.
Yeah, fudging. Oh wow, the thumbnail looks great, bro.
Hell yeah.
Thumbnail looks great. Oh whoa.
I don't know if there's.
All right.
There's no
Is it
other
the cat's
angle.
birthday.
I think it is. I think it is the cat's birthday.
This is Cat's birthday. Agree with Addy. What did Addy
Birthday
say?
girl.
Cop video. The cop video is much better with the sound, but it was so loud when Jerry was playing it that it like freaked me out. It was like, whoa, that's too loud. So
It sounds like the beginning of a
Always
drum
a
solo. Like I keep expecting it to
Turned
like
down.
go into that Phil Collins song. I can see it.
yeah, it's so loud.
I'll
Bro.
turn it down. I'm turning it.
Tap, 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 tap.
It's got to be turned down.
Wow.
Someone should sample that, turn that into a beat.
All right, so we have 8 votes right now. How many people are watching? Okay, so that's good. We're gonna end this. We're gonna end this so we can move
Hell
on.
yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, so the end of that was cat video 25,
Hell
cop
yeah, hell
video 75.
Cop video winning its first DelaWeezie
Wow. That's
for the
pretty
first meme, you know?
Exciting. There it is.
Boston is bringing home a DelaWeezie. Congratulations, Boston.
You know.
Congratulations to the Boston PD. What was the name of that park? We'll find out later.
That would be interesting to find out.
Yeah, I don't know.
They already did the meme with Phil Collins.
It's
Amazing.
too bad BK
Amazing.
wasn't here, so he could have filled us in on.
Oh, if he could have said a couple of words too, that would have been dope.
Yeah.
Can't talk right now.
All right.
I've got the Xbox fucking Mountain Dew, fudging Mountain Dew.
Xbox Fudge and Mountain Dew. I'm drinking
Oh, man.
a Canadian, a beautiful Canadian dry, this year's winery.
Hell yeah.
I voted for the cop. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, Fats.
Hell yeah.
He would.
Rock the vote.
BK is working.
Trade accents.
Jeez.
Whoa, bro. All right, so what's our
Trade
next?
act.
Our next category: internet shit of the year.
Internet stuff of the year.
Whatever you-
That's what I wrote. That's what I wrote it down as. And
And I think that's yeah.
I took it as a YouTube
We all
channel,
get it.
but
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's what it all basically shook down to. Nick and I put the same thing.
Did you guys have some runners up for this one?
I did, but I didn't.
Any,
I mean, I can't think of anything off tops right now.
I definitely.
Um,
What else did I watch? Watched a lot of fighting game stuff. Sajam, Brian F, Ramallah, Sonic Soul. Watched hell of fighting game shit. Justin Wong. But I really do think like so many of the memes that I feel like Jay and I've been here have come from Dudesy. Like Dudesy,
mhm.
I'm so behind on it now. I'm like maybe like 2 months behind on it. I just kind of check in every now and then. But I feel like as a show it had such an amazing like start. Like it was so funny. Such a great show. I need to catch back up.
Mhm.
Will Sasso.
Yeah, I feel the only runner-up I can think of is like I started listening to Behind the Bastards, and like the Vince McMahon one, and it's just about
Oh, wow.
like these, CEO people who just do terrible things and are in power. And so I started listening to the Vince McMahon one. It's like I don't know,
That's dope.
five parts. It's really long.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you voted for my pick was also Dudesy.
Yeah.
So I guess we can go first while Tubes gets all ready and stuff. I mean, yeah, I've pretty much keep up with this weekly at this point, like on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Oh, are you both
or-
going? Are you both going, Dudesy?
Yeah.
Is that-
Yeah, there's
I just want
nothing
to make sure I'm
really-
getting that correct. Okay, you're
Yeah.
both going
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Dudesy.
yeah. Both on Dudesy. But yeah, 86 episodes. I've watched them all, pal.
Hell yeah. He finished them all, pal.
Really, you're
I
done?
don't know. Yeah. Because again, I just watch them weekly. There was maybe a little bit in the middle that I fell behind, but it's like I don't know, popping them on while watching or washing dishes. It's really nice to have in the background to do that. It's great to see the visuals, but you don't always need them. Again, if you're doing something, it's like you can just listen to it. But yeah, they have a solid thing going for them. I enjoy it.
All right, I got the poll going. I mean, this one
Abroad in Japan, dudes.
But this is another kind of wacky category that we should maybe work on next year more and define better. Of like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, because it's just like subject to whatever and then you two pick the same thing, so it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're both YouTube channels, right?
Yeah, this is a dope channel. Yeah.
But yeah,
Great little tourist kind of living vicariously channel. I love it.
yeah. It's I just went with whatever I watched the most of this year, which sounds like
Yeah.
kind of similar to what you kind of did, Jerry. I'm sure that's like the most YouTube thing you watched was Dudesy, right? Or do you watch it on
Yeah.
YouTube, or do you listen to it as a podcast?
I watch on YouTube, and I think only like once though I've actually watched it like when it aired live or premiered live. I think it would still be fun to do one of the like watch-alongs.
Is that like
Join
a
their
Patreon thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, definitely the thing I watch the most and easily the most consistently week to week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Abroad Japan only comes out with stuff every now and then. He's not very super consistent. Although he did, at the end of the year, he did like a 2-week time span and did a video every other day,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's
which
pretty
was
cool.
dope. Yeah, he like bought a mini car and then like drove from one destination to another destination. It was cool.
Mhm.
That's
It was
sick.
cool. It was cool. All right, once I just finish
Yeah,
this
we
next
will-
category, I'll finish it. We'll call this one a wrap.
For sure.
Yeah, I've never watched any of the abroad in Japan.
You should, Jerry. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I subscribe to it, so it's now like popping up in my algo, as they say these days.
Hell yeah.
Hey, chat, what's your algo looking like?
Okay.
These days, this new year.
So Dudesy at a 75, abroad in Japan at 25. Oh, I forgot to vote. I'm gonna vote for myself because I'm a savage like that.
Hell yeah.
Here.
And then we will call that a poll with Dudesy and the Davila brothers on this one taking a victory here with a 67-33. Let me write that down so that we have that information
Well
for
earned.
next year's
One of the
Nice.
best podcasts of the year. Informative and scary and hilarious.
Watch
Chad,
it where you get
doom and
your
gloom.
podcasts. All these
Yeah.
places up here.
Get a
Dudesy
Dudesy
Pod
mug.
Show.
Get yourself a
Oh,
can
yeah.
of Dudesy hard seltzer.
I like that
That
song.
seems
That's a great
hard.
song.
Enjoy.
I feel that like that goes out
That's a meme
so
right there.
fast.
Yeah.
The liquor stuff.
All right, so solid one, but and I should say this too. I love Dudesy. You guys got me into it. I've listened to quite a few of them. I haven't been super keeping up. I started off from the beginning because Nick D recommended starting off from the beginning, which at this point though, if I was to start listening to them again, I'd probably just skip to where they're at now.
Me too. Same here.
I have
Like,
If anything-
I've got months to go back on. But yeah, I'm just gonna
If
start
anything,
where it is.
Tubes, see which episode has the first like Adam's Applebee's, and just so you know the premise of that, because that is
Yeah.
like one of the funniest new segments they've
Yeah.
added to the show. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Adam Sandler goes to Applebee's and gives reviews on them, but like, yeah, those are great episodes. The Adam Applebee's. Or if you
Yeah.
just want to watch
And it's
the
like the-
individual segments of those.
Okay.
They're all good, but that first one's the best.
All right, Jerry, you can move on to the next category. I'm pretty much ready.
Yeah,
And I think all three of us have things to talk about. So you guys can go first
Yeah,
and then
just
get to
don't.
me last. Would be great.
Hold on, I gotta find one for next.
I put a thing in mine. I guess it didn't go over, and it also put my dredge link at the very end for some reason.
Yeah, it's fine. And I let me just get one for mine. Also didn't add a link.
Adam Sandler bit drives Austin crazy. He doesn't care about
In a
chicken
good way?
tendies. No, I think he doesn't care about the chicken tendies. But Adam
Oh,
Sandler's just gonna clean him up.
no,
you know,
no,
he's just
no.
gonna clean him up.
Eat them all, pal.
This is
Gotta eat 'em
books.
all,
This is
pal.
book/comic book of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is just like it's a great Batman artist doing a Batman story, Batman Gotham of Gargoyle. Like I think just if nothing else, like buy it on art alone. First 2 issues are out. Tell Sick next time you find yourself in your local comic store, or buy it online. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Well, let's support some
Wait till the
brick and
trade
mortar
comes out.
shops.
Let's support some.
Yeah,
brick and
flying
mortar,
colors, bro. The poll's going.
Get down
Yeah.
to Flying
Ow.
Colors.
Come on, bro.
Buy some comics. Get yourself a little ice cream right afterwards.
Oh, from 31 flavors. That's
Right.
great. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Exactly.
Totally.
The 2 anchor stores of that shopping center.
And what's Batman doing?
Just holding it down. What he always does. Holding it down.
It's a cool color palette.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that does
he's
look
just-
like a
he's-
really good
he's in a-
comic.
Also, just really quick, just now type in Raphael, Rafael, and then Grandpa, like Grampa. And just look at this guy's style. Like, just this guy, like, just like his art
In
is like
that
so-
or like the Batman?
No, just
I guess
him.
just-
Just anything, yeah. Like he's just super sick. Like look at that Daredevil. That Batman. That Batman. It's just sick. So yeah, check it out.
Raphael Grandpa. Pretty cute.
Pretty cute.
Wow, I'm mind blown by one. Okay, actually, I shouldn't say anything.
My pick was one of the 3 books I read this year, Fourth Wing. My first
Hell yeah.
Wait, this
fantasy
wasn't.
novel.
Oh, this is the porno book, huh?
Yeah, this is. I
Oh
read the
my
first one.
goodness,
Second one came
Jerry's
out.
putting up. I'm voting for
So-
that. What? Unfortunately, that's my vote.
Again, I was so surprised. by
That's
it
my
and
vote.
The sexual tension between the characters. I'm not going to give it away, but I'm not going to spoil.
No,
this
don't
bad
spoil
boy.
that. Save that. So dude
Yeah,
needs to read
exactly.
that.
Exactly.
So dude, you
Yeah,
need to read
but yeah.
that. Come on now. Oh my goodness.
Fourth Wing.
$64. Is that right?
Sounds like a great Rome.
Edition? Yeah.
You know, and $20 shipping on top of it this is
Oh.
from what's it called? United Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
There you go, $20. Well, this is.
Hell
I
yeah.
think this is the special edition. I don't know the difference.
So this is the 4th one. Are you gonna go back and read 2 and 3,
No,
or are
this
you
is
just moving
the
on to 5?
first. This is the first one.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's so the main character is going into dragon school, and
Yeah.
there's different sections, and she is in the Fourth Wing
I dig.
flame section.
Yeah.
Fourth Wing. So
Yeah.
she's in the Fourth Wing, and they title drop all the time in it for that
Hell yeah.
very reason. Yeah, that's a.
Hopefully they turn it into a Netflix movie or show or HBO movie.
They actually
or
are
show.
turning it into a show.
Oh really?
Amazing.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. I
Yeah.
think when you did the review earlier. All right, so wait,
Yeah.
do we have?
Yeah,
We haven't
yeah,
pulled
yeah.
up. Let's pull up mine because I think the votings are pretty much over for this, and we can move on to the next category. But I picked Quick Stop mainly because we had to pick
wanna read
something that
this.
came out this year. I haven't read it, but I do have it. I just got it for Christmas, and I plan on reading it. I got the hardback, and that came out this year. The comic technically
Nice.
came out or started in November of last year, 2022.
Still
But it didn't end
still
till
release date.
it didn't end till the end of or middle of 2023. So I figured that counts. I don't know. That's how I picked it.
I think it does. I feel that.
Love it.
counts.
I think that totally counts.
This one also was a hard category because I did listen to some other books on, but they were older, so I didn't want to throw them in.
What was the best book
Yeah.
you listened to this year?
That
The best
one
book
on
you guys read this year?
Thorn, or what is it? What is his name? The blue dude from Ahsoka?
Oh. Thrawn.
Thrawn. I said Thorn, and it was
Yeah.
Thrawn. Yeah. All right, so let's end this one. Did you boys already vote?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll wrap it up then with a Nick D, a beautiful 57% against Jerry's romantic book, and of course, Clerks getting absolutely dominated with 0. No Kevin Smith fans in the crowd. Love it, Jared. I love that. I didn't even.
Batman
I
is-
voted for Jerry, so.
I voted for Jerry's as well, to be honest.
Oh, so we
Um,
all voted for Jerry,
but-
then everybody else voted for Nick D. That's
Yeah,
great.
everybody else was into. They're like, I'm picking Batman.
Yeah, they're like Batman.
I mean,
it is.
But see, Batman is literally a pillar of what the DelaWeezie built on. It's like built into it.
Mm-hmm.
DelaWeezie, the D in DelaWeezie just stands for dope shit, and what's doper than Batman? You know what
Nothing.
I mean?
You're, dude, you know what? I did,
Yeah.
but you know, I waited for Jared to explain what his was, and then I was like, oh yeah, we talked about this. That was. Yeah, that sounds hilarious.
Because that was
Yeah,
that the first
yeah.
S rating we've given a book? That was an S, right?
I don't
Top tier
remember
list.
that.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, again, first like romantic pornography book in that sense, and this one like they go for it. They're graphic, crazy.
Wow, man.
Are you?
We're, we're ready to go. Our next category is we have music. I picked something funny, and I put 2 versions of it in there, Jerry. I think we could play both, but don't play the whole. You don't need to play the whole things. You know what I'm saying? Give the people a taste of each. I would say play the new one that's like an actual song first, and then we can show
the background music going, right? We should.
We have background music going right now.
The person talking about it.
But if are we? Did you say we're about to play something? Like we shouldn't have 2 tracks playing at the same time now.
Well, I don't know. That could help us not get marked.
Yeah, we want that, Nick D, a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's more of like, oh,
we're good.
Go
we're
look
chilling.
this up on YouTube.
We're good. Yeah, we want.
After.
Yeah.
Like you can kind of hear it here, but we're not going to get flagged for our chat.
I turned it down a little bit. I turned it down a little bit. All right, so we have actually got 3 people this time. Okay, so let me. Damn, I need
Atlantic Records. Should we play this? I feel like Atlantic Records. They're definitely.
Jared, just play like 15 seconds. Play like 15 seconds or less.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, watched Barbie the other day, and this is just a dope song. I can't even think of any other song from a movie or a show this year that
did it quite like this.
They did it quite like this. Like this is a great song.
What's crazy? I almost picked this too, Nick D. I was almost gonna do "I'm Just Ken," and then you did it, and I'm glad I've now seen, and only because I'm right now making like a tally sheet. I didn't realize that we picked a lot of the same stuff, all 3 of us. And I'm over here putting it all together, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm almost like I would almost want to switch some things up right now because I'm like, Nick picked that for sci-fi, I picked that, but we'll get there in a moment. But I mean, I almost picked this
before we went live.
Yeah, I almost picked this.
To where it's like, So after the last show, I'm pretty sure I watched this. I watched Barbie, or Karina put Barbie on. And then, so this was on my mind.
Yeah, it's a great song. It's a great song.
Yeah, it's been in my head since we watched it.
Nice. It is a good one.
Song.
Performed excellently. I picked this Black Puma song. This came out this year, and it's a jam. I enjoy it.
Hell
the keyboards. The keyboards and the bass are the things I enjoy.
Look this one up. I'm gonna add it to my Spotify.
I like the guy's voice. A little loud. Turn that down. I'm just, it's got a cool little bass line. Little drag
for sure.
Bass line. The guy's got a cool voice, amazing voice. Hit those high notes.
And this is a new album they released, or what is that, Sherry?
Yeah, so the album is Chronicles of a Diamond, and there are several songs on there that I enjoy.
Okay, several songs.
I'm adding it to the Spotify list right now.
Yeah, it's like a good album that I like, that I've been enjoying this year. Added a little dark pop at the end of the year.
Ooh,
randomly.
what you been listening to?
There's some, I don't know their names, but one's like the song's called Demon Mode. You know, it's
I gotta hear that.
Classic.
What were your guys' top Spotify things? Mine was the Trigon theme song. Surprisingly, I thought it was gonna be Luxury Elite.
I didn't have Spotify last year, so I didn't. It wasn't working on my phone. I actually finally got it to work now. Recently.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was probably Black Keys or or these guys,
Yeah.
or maybe Black Pistol Fire actually. And then Tubes, you picked. This was your pick.
Yeah. It's an H3 thing, but the song's hilarious. It's super catchy. I like it, Jerry.
And
it was based off this video, which is the same thing. It's just her doing it a cappella. A cappella?
Yeah.
Sizzler talk. Even Livy Dunn was getting rizzed up by Baby Gronk. He said,
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
It was more of a meme thing. I didn't know what to
Love
pick
it.
for. I didn't know what to pick for music, so I went far out with this one.
Love it.
I was gonna do like a movie.
Do you put it on like when you're doing do you have it like in the background? Do you ever just listen to that Grimace Shake version?
No, but they used it for like the intro of the show for a bunch of times and stuff, and like heard it a million times. Mainly that version, the techno remix.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's call it a good on the music. Let's see where Ken's in a. I voted for Ken. Did you everybody get your votes in?
I voted for Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I voted for Ken.
All right, so some weirdo voted for Jers.
Danger's Edge is in the chat. Wow.
Welcome.
Landslide.
Yeah, so Ken takes it down with a just a phenomenal landslide here. I got 0 again. And Jerry took home a solid. Jerry, you had some people out there. You got a 12% right there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Not bad.
You know, hanging in there.
People were feeling that I don't know if they were already fans or what was going on there, but people were feeling that. All right, so let's and this is one of our big this is a big category we're about to hit right now, right? And this is a big one where
Yeah.
Hold up, Tubes.
Okay.
Did you already put mine in? Let me just change it real quick.
You're switching up what you're
again,
doing.
it's because it's the same as Nick.
Yeah.
This is what the DelaWeezie's.
All right, yeah, I'll take it,
Here,
Jared.
let me change it to you. I'm gonna put it in
Committee is rushing out.
Put it in the bottom of the Discord. Put it in the bottom of the Discord. In the DelaWeezie one. In the DelaWeezie one. Oh man, things are changing, and I gotta update.
The other award shows are too cowardly to show you that this is how it is. Sometimes there's some last
Let me
minute
see what Jared just
changes.
put.
What do you think it is?
Yeah.
Is he here right now? Is he here?
Jared's gonna nominate.
Is he
I
here?
don't think so. But,
He's not in the chat right now. He would be proud.
Oh, man.
Let me update this. We're doing an update right here live, people. This is what we're talking about when we tell you about the
Live
DelaWeezie's.
update.
No one does it like us. All right, here we go. I'm going to start the poll.
And yeah, let me just grab yours. And here we go. So this was Nick's pick.
Nick went with the
John
pick.
Wick 4.
What's crazy is I knew Nick was going to pick that, so I didn't pick it. And then Jerry picks it and then wants to do a last-minute change-up live while we're live, which is just, you know.
So it just goes to show John
You know.
Wick potentially sweeping the DelaWeezie's. At one point, it was almost a try nomination.
Well, like,
John.
I mean, I was a little torn on it.
There were some great action movies this year. I haven't seen Extraction 2, but I want to see it. I hear it's a good action movie. And then Mission Impossible, Guardians, Ant-Man, The Flash. What am I forgetting? Aquaman 2. No, not Oppenheimer. There was that one with the James Bond, but what's his name? Pierce Brosnan. I want Dirty Harry or Dirty Charlie or something. I want that. What runners up did you guys have?
Pulls up. I mean,
Godzilla. Godzilla's a little more than an action movie. But
you
there's
could have
some
gone
action
with a
in it.
lot of different things. I could have went a lot of different ways. You could have even put Ninja Turtles in there. It's animated, but I could have put it
Ninja
in there. It's
Turtles,
kind of it was action packed. I went with Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
I went Mission Impossible.
Sisu.
Because
Mission Impossible,
Yeah,
great
see?
movie.
Mission Impossible needed to be in there. It needed to be recognized for this category, especially.
Yeah.
But I might vote John Wick. I don't know. I'm a little torn on this one. Sisu was just a poor man's John Wick, though. I have to say it. I wish D-Train was here to see me say this, but it was a poor man's John Wick. Needs to be said.
Oh, sorry, Jericho. You nominated. Please,
I was just gonna. I didn't see Mission Impossible.
Wow.
So I haven't seen I've only seen the
Oh.
first 3. I haven't seen any of the others.
Is Fats still here?
And
Yeah.
Fats, how are you not scolding Jerry right now that Jerry did not put in? That was what I was mind blown by. That's when you voted John Wick and Nick D voted John Wick. I was mind blown that you didn't go Fast 10.
I haven't seen.
I was gonna.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I was gonna.
I don't think I'm
on
gonna.
something, too.
Wow.
Well, I would say I would wait until 11 comes out because I feel like that is what hurt. Never mind. I'm interrupting you. Please.
Started watching on the plane to Mexico, I think, and turned it off after 10 minutes. I hate that they just retcon everything and they redid the scene from 5 and they added in Jason Momoa. That I was like, dude, I'm over this. And then they followed up with Dom's 10-year-old son doing donuts. I stopped the movie after that. It's just I don't know. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't think I'm gonna see the last one. They've just gone so far.
Jerry
off
has given up on Fast. This is
Interesting.
mind
I
blowing.
hated that opening where they redid 5. I cannot believe they did that. And it's just dude, I'm over that.
Yeah,
and I know that they, if anyone is planning on watching this, mute real quick because spoiler, I'm gonna mute. So mute.
Wow.
Mute. They fucking bring back Giselle. That it's just dude, I'm over that stuff. I can't, there's no stakes in those movies, so I'm just over it. I have no need to watch. Okay, no more spoilers. Get your sound back up. Sound back up.
Okay.
Yeah, I hated that first 10 minutes. Turned it off.
Wow. I can't. I'm
was
just
I get it.
surprised.
so
That's
bad.
fair.
I figured that that was gonna be your pick this year. I forgot that you were over it.
I feel like
I hated that opening. I hate how they retcon and they just bring people back. The deaths mean nothing in that movie, so there's no point in watching.
So why'd you pick
That's true,
Sisu?
yeah.
Did you have nothing else that you wanted to put in this category? Is that a shout out to D
And
Train?
so before. So and I only got halfway through John Wick. So Sisu is the one I finished, and it's I did watch it, and so the reason I originally voted for John Wick is because it's John at least gets hurt and responds to the injuries he takes. Where in Sisu, it's he gets shot, but then he's just running the next scene. That it's just they could have done a little bit more, but I enjoyed it. It was a fun ride, so I thought it was great action.
I'm seeing.
Yeah.
So Austin's the one that voted for you because he said that for the music category, because some of us actually care about music or some baloney here.
Hell yeah.
About actual music. Mine was actual music too, bro. I don't know what that meant.
That was the thing I
think-
liked, that it was 3 different types of music.
yeah.
From the movie, then a CD, and then the game music and stuff. That's I like that. We had 3
Austin's just saying
And
dumb shit over here, bro. Hating on Mission Impossible and things. Come on now. It was a fantastic film. Nick, do you seen it right?
I think I loved it, and it was definitely my 2 main ups for this were Shin Kamen Rider, that Japanese, which is so sick, some of the best actions, and Mission Impossible. But the reason why I went John Wick is just because even though Mission Impossible is an amazing action movie, I think it suffers from the Fast 10 thing, where it's a middle movie. Where you're okay,
I voted John
resolved. And it's I thought it was great, and it's John Wick. What John Wick has going for it compared to it does the same thing that Ant-Man and Guardians were trying to do and the Flash were trying to do, where it's like their little mini end game, where like this is like the end, whereas those other movies are middle movies.
Yeah.
And so John Wick is just more satisfying because it's like, oh man, it's like this is the end of a thing, you know.
Wow.
That's
All
yeah,
right.
that's why I got my vote.
I hope everyone. All right. Does everyone got their votes in? I'm gonna give you a few more seconds here. Get your votes in here, folks.
Donnie Yen, Hiroyuki Sanada, Keanu Reeves, Lance Reddick, Ian McShane. Like, this is one of the best casts of the year. You know what I mean? Everyone is in this. Lawrence Fish.
Jay, you can still show them because we're about to have the. Oh, you're already pulling up the next category.
No, they're still up.
All right. Well, this is pretty obvious what won this category, in my opinion. We're wrapping it up here, folks. And it was a John Wick takes it.
If you haven't seen John Wick 4, go see it.
I mean, I voted John Wick.
No surprise. Yeah, how can you not? So many
I
great
only
action
saw
movies
half
this
of
year,
it, and I voted John Wick.
You know? Nunchucks, the shotgun stuff. There's like 5 minutes of drifting in this movie.
So I will say the nunchucks. That scene is I've never seen someone use nunchucks so brutally. Like when
Exactly.
he's doing like baseball swings.
Dude, it's so sick.
I mean,
I love too that on the YouTube video I sent you, one of the first comments are, I love how it starts out super sloppy and gets more and more refined. Like as he's like warming up to him, it's like, oh my god, I love it.
I was trying to have us not have the same category. Like, I mean, I don't give a fuck if we had the same stuff, but I was trying not to. So that's why I didn't pick John Wick. I would probably go with for action movie of the year. John Wick was more action. Mission Impossible has action, but I just threw it in that category just to throw it in there.
Yeah. No, for sure.
All right, well, that was a good one. That was, I mean, it was close. Sisu. You know?
Sisu was great.
If D-Train actually showed up.
And yeah, that just a recommendation. It was just like, oh, that was a good one. That was
What a great chat recommendation.
All right, so what's our next one, Jerry?
Sci-fi. And
we have 2 repeaters on this. I didn't know that.
And it's you now repeating after his big speech.
I want to say this though. I was first to put my
That is true. I knew Tubes was doing it, and I still, because you got to go with your gut on these ones. The DelaWeezie's
I want the chat. Chat must know that I was
influence.
first. I'll switch mine up right now.
If you want to, I think if that's your answer, that's your answer. But if you're like, oh, runner up,
I'll switch mine. Hold on.
Yeah, you haven't. Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
I'll talk about Scavenger's Reign, guys. Anyone in chat who hasn't Scavenger's
Well, no.
Reign, do yourself.
Jerry's on. Okay. Yeah. Switch
he's
it
already
over.
going.
Yeah.
It's already.
Oh no, my bad.
You're going.
Running. Yeah.
This train's rolling.
Scavenger's Reign is the coolest. Scavenger's Reign, I almost think it's my favorite thing of the year. I think it's like the big D DelaWeezie, it gets it. Like that was my favorite thing that I watched. For sure, recency bias, but just because I also watched Beau Is Not Afraid, and that is one of my favorite things of the year. I think that's like one of the best movies. I think it's gonna be an Oscar sweep. I hope so, probably not, but because John Wick's probably gonna sweep all those too. But Scavenger's Reign, my favorite thing in movies these days and shows these days and anything comics these days is if you can't predict what's gonna happen next. And Scavenger's Reign, it's unpredictable. Go check it out.
I also picked Scavenger's Reign just to point out, and that's why I'm taking a little bit here to get the
poll up and run.
And I picked it for Sci-Fi of the Year because I thought Nick would maybe pick this for Anime of the Year. So I was like, oh, I'll go with this for Sci-Fi because the cool storyline that they present is a really cool, unique take on like a sci-fi story. And the aliens are creepy and like everything's really cool. It's a kind of a basic art style, but it works. I was a big fan of it. Really, really enjoyed it. I actually haven't finished it, and I still wanted to put it up. Because it was just.
I really like the music in it.
Everything's really cool,
man.
man.
It is really cool, like the sound stuff they do.
Yeah. sound
I like the
design,
way
like
it looks.
Oh, I picked.
even though it's simple looking, there's still like the level of detail in some things, and then just like the motion of it, like the way things move is so cool.
I changed mine to Ahsoka. I just threw
Very
that out there.
Akira.
Hell yeah.
Just because I figured we should do at least 3 categories. It was sci-fi. It was all right. You know, I mean, I enjoyed it. If BK was here, I would at least get a BK vote.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good, but it didn't like unlike Scavenger's Reign is like something new and different. This was just another Star Wars show on Disney Plus. So, you know,
And I'm really liking Ahsoka, but I haven't finished it yet.
it was
Just
cool
like
for
with
what
the
it
holidays
was.
and everything. I haven't really been watching anything.
Yeah. But after watching other sci-fi things like that, Rebel Moon, and even The Creator, which Jared has up here,
Yeah. I want to hear about the creator.
it makes me always appreciate Star Wars a little more because I'm like, wow, some of this stuff is like, little whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, Rebel Moon. It really didn't hold my interest. I don't know if we talked about it last time. I don't think we did. Yeah, I don't know. It definitely made me, like you said, appreciate Star Wars, how they do it. Where, I think I don't know if I texted that. It just felt overacted.
Yeah, it felt like
Moon felt so overacted.
We'll talk about that because we'll have to talk about that on the next week's episode. When we actually,
I'll try to watch it.
We both watched it, Jerry. So we'll do a full review of that and this movie too.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
I watched
I'll watch
this.
all this stuff.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah,
this was good. It just isn't like didn't blow me away.
Yeah, I didn't see Ahsoka. Like you, I haven't finished Scavenger's Reign. I'm in like the back half of it. And I know like this, people are like, oh, this wasn't good and blah, blah, blah. I thought I was entertained. You know, maybe I'm dumb, but I enjoyed it. It was cool.
It was cool. It was really cool. It's a very interesting story.
But I will say, like Nick was saying with the other one, with where it's like, oh, you appreciate not knowing where something's going. This is not that. This is, you can pretty much guess what's
100%.
happening like after 10 minutes. It's like that's fine. I assume that's a big part of what people probably complain about. But again, I thought it was cool. It was
still an enjoyable
I like
movie.
robots and and it was I was like cyberpunky mood, so it works. It
Big
works for me.
cyberpunk.
So yeah, that's why I picked it. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a lot of sci-fi stuff this year.
Yeah.
I feel like one of my runners up was that No One Will Save You, and I really like Godzilla. I'm fans.
Yeah, Godzilla was cool. I thought about putting it in there, but I really liked. I mean, Scavenger's Reign.
Guardians,
if you haven't seen it,
Ant-Man.
yeah, but dude, I should have done one of those over Ahsoka. You're right, but that's whatever. Too late. I went with Ahsoka. Scavenger's Reign is like so unique and different. It's on HBO Max. I highly recommend watching it. Nick D, you talked about it a while ago. I kind of slept on it. I really enjoy it. It's a really cool take on aliens and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope
I
for
really
more.
liked it. I really liked
I feel
what
like,
I've seen.
and like whatever they want to do. If there's a season 2, amazing. If they're like, no, we're just gonna do whatever. I just want these two guys and their team to just keep doing stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
All right, so I feel like we're pretty much at the end of that one. Nothing much else to say. I already voted.
I voted as well.
I voted as well.
And what's interesting to me here is Chad actually, what are we at? Only 6 votes here, so not a lot of people voted, or I don't know. But it's a sweeper here with Scavenger's Reign.
Hell yeah. I dig what
I mean,
Sadu's saying. How
it's
Scavengers
cool.
reminds him of Rebels because of how like the plant life and the planets are like such a big. Scavengers Reign taking home a DelaWeezie. HBO on the first DelaWeezie.
That was the first 100% DelaWeezie too. Am I wrong? I mean, I've been writing down the numbers. I can
No,
look this,
Yeah, no,
think
no,
you're right.
but yeah, definitely.
I think you're right.
which is, I mean, I wanted it too, folks. I mean, if anyone in chat had a better sci-fi movie, I wish they would have thrown it out there. Chat's kind of silent on the sci-fi category.
And nothing nominated is gonna be bad. It's not like we're saying one of these is better than the. It's just saying like what did we in the chat all vibe with?
All right, so we're on to our next category, which is going to be comedy of the year.
Kind of
Mhm.
slim pickings.
And this could have been. I looked up shows too because I was like, is there a show or something?
Yeah,
That I could have put in
exactly. It
here.
could be even like an internet thing. Like I feel like this would be a great thing for Dudesy. I'd still count it in. But
All right,
yeah, movie
I
and
started the
TV
poll,
wise,
Jer.
but-
We're good.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just.
Haven't seen any of the last category, Addy, huh? Scavenger's Reign ad, HBO Max. If you got it, check it out.
yeah, check
It's
it
cartoon,
out. 12
30-minute
episodes.
episode. Yeah, 12 episodes, real good. 30 minutes.
6 hours for those math fans out there.
Mm,
Oh, yeah.
Comedy of the year, I went with Barbie. I laughed.
wonderful choice.
I enjoyed it all.
Wonderful choice.
I thought Margot Robbie's performance was excellent. Ryan as Ken was superb, top notch. And I feel before it came out, when there was just like the pictures of them, that it was like, oh no, what are they doing? This can be bad. So I didn't have the highest of hopes. And then seeing it was like, wow, that was super funny. And like way more of that compared to like Mario. I feel that was my contender was Mario. Because I had no hopes for Mario, and then I was like, okay, that wasn't bad. I enjoyed it, but like Barbie, it was like, oh my god, I should have seen that sooner. I don't know, Barbie was so funny. So
Yeah.
that's my pick.
Yeah,
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
Barbie was pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Watched it the other day. Loved it. Great movie. Super funny.
Yeah, it's
Will
fantastic.
Ferrell, Ryan Gosling, Margot Robbie.
And then this is your movie, Tubes?
Yeah,
I
wouldn't-
wanted to see.
Yeah. This is my movie. I looked up comedies
Okay.
of the year, and then I went through our list that we have done,
Mm-hmm.
like through our stuff, and I reflect on this one just still being pretty crazy. It was funny. She does full frontal in a comic way, which you never see a lady do. It's kind of like Jason Segel when he shows his dong in Sarah Marshall, but the lady way.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Oh,
really interesting to
Okay.
see Jennifer Lawrence of all people pull that off in a comedy role.
Yeah.
Totally worth watching. I think it's right now available on Netflix. 100% worth checking out. But I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
I also didn't know I was going to go up against Barbie because, in my opinion, Barbie's movie of the year.
Yeah. It's multifaceted.
But yeah, I mean,
Drama
Jer
of the
putting it
year,
in comedy,
musical of
totally
the year.
cool, totally understood. Yeah. Well played, Jer. Well played.
Because again, I just didn't. So I don't know if getting a little. I don't know. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. So for when we get to. Yeah. I thought this was funny.
I mean,
I
it
enjoyed
is.
Mario,
It
but
is
enjoyed
a.
this more.
It is a comedy movie. It is a comedy movie, so I totally get it. Like that, well played. Like,
Because I feel the other runner-up, that was also another runner-up for the third category that we're gonna get to, was Ninja Turtles. That it's
Yeah,
like, oh,
dude.
Ninja Turtles. I thought Ninja Turtles was super funny, but again, I just Barbie. The response that Barbie gave me was
I think that Jared,
lot more.
in the third category, maybe you should switch it up because you and
Nick have the same one. Yeah.
I mean that's kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
That Turtles was almost my third. That was my
Yeah.
original one, and I had to go with my gut. I was like, no. This is
Yeah, I
what my
still
first-
think out of all of
You
them,
don't
out of all the
choose your gut,
choices,
your gut is.
Barbie was still the funniest thing for me this year.
Yeah, I totally get that. I mean, I
then-
agree with. I actually agree with you. I think Barbie is
And
the
then-
funniest thing I saw this year. Yeah, Nick Deep, go
But I'm
ahead.
curious about this. How this is a comedy. I thought this was more of like a
This dude,
mental thing.
Bo is Afraid. It is. It is. This is a horror, but it's literally the Curb Enthusiasm, and it just keeps building to where it's funny, and then it'll get all serious and weird and surreal, and then it'll hit you with a joke. Like, I really recommend this movie. I think everyone should go see it. If you, but again, it's by the same guy who did Hereditary, same guy who did Midsommar, so it's straight up just. It's exactly what you think. It is emotional horror story, but it's so goddamn funny. The last thing I'll say is there's this one, and it reminds me of Pink Floyd's The Wall, the movie, the way it just travels. Like, you're never in any scene longer than whatever. It's just, 'cause you're right. It's like going through like a schizophrenic episode or something. I don't know, but but there's this one like run of scenes that ends like when it got to the bathtub. I was choking with. It was so. This movie is so all over the map. Terribly sad. It's
All
so
right.
goddamn fun. It's surreal. Again, you cannot predict this. And how it ends, you're like, okay. So yeah, go see this movie. It's
Yeah.
so good. I really do think set design, costume, story, music. This really does deserve to be an Oscar contender. Like, and Joaquin Phoenix's performance is, and the directing. Like, I think this deserves to like go to the big award shows. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I mean, Jared, even looking at chat here, it seems like it was an easy win for you. I think we're going to call it right here.
Barbie's hilarious.
I mean, Barbie takes it down with a strong beat down. And I mean, yeah. Wow, we have another category here where we have, Jared, I'm going to let you, if you want, you can switch up again right here on this next one. I'll give you an opportunity right now. Unless
Yeah, I was looking at that, and so
and I don't think I'm not, and I don't think that the thing we both
Okay.
picked is gonna win. I'm just saying, if you want to switch it up.
because I did also did recently watch this movie the other day with Karina. I did like this one. I think about this one as well, but I do, yeah.
All right,
Okay,
so
let me get all that
I'll
stuff.
tell you when.
Wait,
I'm
are we
ready.
doing 5? What are we doing right now?
What?
We're doing the next category that
doing
we're about
5.
to do is going to be horror movie. Jared, you put it in the. Okay. I see it, Jared.
I thought game was 5. Doesn't matter. Yeah, we can do.
Are we on? We're on horror movie. Jared,
No,
Yeah,
we're on. 'cause we just did-
yeah.
no, we just
See, yeah, games is next.
games is
Is
4.
at least what I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for me, game's 5. My bad. Okay. Games is okay. Yeah. For
We're
sure.
doing horror movie of the year. Addie, I'm glad that you liked the movie. It was funny. Addie, tell me you didn't see Jennifer Lawrence doing Full Frontal. That came out of nowhere. Am I wrong? Am I wrong on this? I think for horror movie of the year, we already know what you picked, Nick D. So without even Jared showing it,
Yeah, I stand by it. Skinamarink. Scariest movie of the year. I would also Bo is Afraid. Could also easily be the horror. Like, they're both like the
Comedy
same
and
film.
horror.
Yeah, exactly. Because like they're both movies are
Same
the same
side,
thing in the sense
Different
that
side,
they're
same coin.
100%. Yeah.
so I'm glad
They're-
Addie's
but they're
here.
both-
I'm glad Addie's here.
The whole nightmare.
So
Yeah, Addie's.
Oh,
He
yeah.
could put his foot down about the Skinamarink.
Well, he can find. Well, Addie, if you need to, sign into a few different accounts and vote for Skinamarink as many times as you feel you need to.
That's true. Exactly. How depending on how much. One for each thumbs up.
Again, when I watched this early in the year, highly enjoyed it, and then watched it with Karina the other day
Oh, Infinity Pool. Okay, yeah.
and liked it
I
again.
wanted to see this.
I don't know. I think it's a weird movie. I think I like Brandon Cronenberg a little bit more than David's body horror. Again, I hated that one movie. You guys were all about the vibe.
The vibe was
Crimes of the
great.
Future.
What,
Yeah,
what was that called?
Crimes of the Future.
Crimes of the Future.
Crimes of the
Yeah.
Future. Yeah. Oh my God. But this and again, Mia Goth doing a lot of like horror lately. She's a good
Yeah.
horror
Yeah.
actress, good actress.
Yeah, she's doing a lot.
But yeah, I liked the premise of Infinity Pool. Probably could have been a little bit tighter story wise, but what they had, what they gave us, I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Infinity Pool.
Yep.
Was Pearl? No, Pearl was 2022. I was like, dude, Pearl could have.
All right, but let's move on to the movie that should win this category. Evil Dead Rises is that easily should be hands down everyone's horror movie of the year. Great take on a classic with a whole new, I don't know, story.
Wrinkle, new chapter,
Yeah, and it's
new jumping off point.
the execution of it was very well done. If you haven't seen it,
I
it's
watched this the
totally
other day.
worth a watch. Available, I think, on
Oh,
HBO
yeah,
Max.
It's really good. Again,
This
this was
was a
another one
contender
where
for my movie of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah, this was good.
Yeah, it could've been movie of
after
the year
seeing
for
it, it's like,
sure.
oh, I wish I saw it sooner. Maybe even in theaters, that would have been really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, HBO Max.
There was just like I just remember our theater. You know, it wasn't like Rocky Picture Show. Our theater was pumped. Like our theater was juiced to be watching Evil Dead Rise when we went. It was
yeah.
dope.
The movie theater was juiced off Evil Dead. All right, we got T. Chase. He just showed up. He says Happy New Year. Happy New Year, T.
Happy
Chase.
New Year.
Happy
But
New
Addie
Year.
wants to let you know, Nick D. I don't know if you're reading that comment from Addie.
Where is it? Oh yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Wow, it's doing better than my movie.
Nick D. The response was hell yeah to Addie's comment. Oh, Addie's writing something else.
I get it. I mean, I get it. Like it's definitely a divisive movie, you know. But I do
appreciate
think
that,
it
Addie.
stays with you. And the fact
I'll take
that
that vote, Addie.
it elicits such a response means that it's doing something.
I
I feel like a lot of the movies nominated horror, they're kind of doing things that we've seen before. You know what I mean? Skinamarink
Yeah.
it is doing something different, and so it hits me in a weird way. I like it.
Interesting.
If you think about it, John Wick 4, and Evil Dead Rise are the exact same. Watched them both within the last 2 days, and like it's the same plot structure all the way to the end, both. And it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's why. And again, two of my favorite movies.
Wow, Skinamarink.
I'll have to finish.
Infinity Pool is losing to Skinamarink is insane to me.
Yeah,
I
it's a
can't
little
believe
surprising.
that. Like, all right,
But you know
But
what
again,
it is?
I
No
think-
one saw Infinity Pool. We're the only three that saw Infinity.
I don't think.
I
other
didn't see.
people
I
wrote
didn't
it.
see.
I
Infinity
think we're
Pool,
also
actually.
the only.
We're
You
the-
didn't see Infinity
dude. I know what Jared was about to say, and Jared's 100% right. There's no way people saw Skinamarink.
Yeah,
I
Addie's the
did.
only
There's more
idiot that
people
got
saw-
suckered into it.
yeah, by
more
Nick
people
D.
saw Skinamarink than Infinity Pool.
In our
So there you go. So,
in our group here live, but Addie
There you go.
said that he voted for Evil Dead Rises just
Evil
because.
Dead.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great movie. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with Evil.
All right, we're ending this one. I'm just mind blown that it ends with Jerry getting only 11%. Jared, did you vote
Yeah,
for yourself?
exactly. Yeah. No.
No.
I mean, this Evil Dead is so much cooler.
So who voted for Jared? I would love to know in the chat who voted
Yeah,
for
I think
Jared.
that's the other thing is like who
Um,
voted for
Is
mine.
Karina in the other room? Just no, she's not. She doesn't.
I don't know. She
She's not
said she
watching.
said she subscribed.
What-
She said she
was-
subscribed now, and I said,
wasn't
well,
it a
like and
Karina pick?
like, give us those likes. What?
Did she like it? Did Karina like Infinity Pool?
I think she thought it was interesting,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Justin's.
I think it was
Addie had a lot of supporters. He seems. It's interesting. Addie's able to rally up everyone to supporting his hatred for Skinamarink more than Nick D was able to round up anyone to actually vote for it tonight. That's an interesting unfolding here.
I
at the
mean, I'm not
DelaWeezie's.
trying to influence votes. It's all
Little
about
bit.
gut.
No,
I
but
go with the gut of the
Addie
vote.
did. Addie influenced votes. We have Sadu saying that he supports his twin. This little incest going on right there. And then we had Sadu jumping in, also saying that he's with Addie. So I don't know what's going on here. Everyone betrayed Nick D and went with Addie.
Hey, it's
I
I don't
hope-
know if it's betraying. You know what I mean? I didn't skin him. You know, like
I hope they make a Skinamarink
Nick was
too.
lead
And this, I
set
hope that this,
design.
yeah,
electric boogaloo. Yeah, and this time it's personal.
I hope this continues, this beef, and we have this going on annually.
One-sided beef. I'm not defending
In the horror,
Skinamarink.
in the horror category, and Skinamarink just keeps coming back. It haunts the show, the DelaWeezie's.
Hell yeah, it's the ghost of the DelaWeezie's.
I don't know if everyone saw the thumbnail tonight with Nick D and that beautiful trophy we've had made.
Hell yeah,
$1 million trophy.
cost a pretty penny. Pretty penny.
Yeah.
$2 million.
All right, so now we're actually going to be to a category that I know all of the fans in chat are going to love. Give you 1 second, Jared. Let me actually just dial it up before we actually go live with this. Because Austin McNaughton, I hope he's still here. He had actually some comments about the game, one of the contenders in this category.
Who do you want to go first? Do you want to go first, Nick, me, whom?
Let's go with Nick
Okay.
D first.
My bad. What are we doing?
Game. We're in game of the year.
list.
The
Yeah.
chat's favorite category. A bunch of gamers here. So this one's going to be a real
yeah.
quick, probably vote in, get in and get out. But let us talk about them first because there's some funny tidbits to be said.
So my game was Dredge. Like a really cool Pokemon horror game. Talked about it a bunch this year. I definitely think if anyone who has a Switch, I think this is a game to get on Switch. Probably like $20.
Wait, real quick, pause the show here for a second.
Pausing the award.
T Chasey just came in hot too and said Skinamarink was garbage.
One more saw it
Well,
again. So again, the
I
audience
think
is
Nick
watching
D's
it.
on to something. No, he said oh he went with Affinity. He went with Jerry, but he hasn't seen it. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So no one saw any of these movies.
And they all voted for
So-
anything but Skinamarink, but somehow somebody still voted for it because okay, whatever. We'll let it go. I still want to know who voted
wants
for
to-
Addy wants to watch Skinamarink with you while you guys record commentary.
That would be great. That's a
Oh,
Patreon.
I'm
Which
super
then,
down.
which
Yeah, yeah.
people can then watch on Patreon.
Yeah.
So sign up at our Patreon.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, I'm sorry. I
Like,
iterated
comment, subscribe.
the Skinamarink convo. I love it because I also it affected me in a negative light as well.
But so Ty, did you watch
also-
Skinamarink because we recommended it?
Yeah,
Just, like,
yeah, Ty.
Too. Like I was like, whoa, wait. So, like, did we influence him or did he already?
The
I
Skinamarink
can't see-
people
oh, I
see
gotta
just
look.
like a huge like rise of viewership because of us. That'd be great.
Dude,
Mhm.
hell yeah.
Mhm.
The 6 people that watched it.
You know, skyrocketed.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
talk about game of the year. Nick D's got Dredge. I'm sorry.
No, yeah. I said it all before. So yeah, if you got a Switch, go get it.
Yeah, we talked about it on the
Yeah,
show, didn't we?
Switch. Yeah, I think we've talked about all of these at this point.
No, I mean no, because
Let's see.
none of us have actually played Mario Wonder until now because I haven't talked about it since I think I actually played it.
I think we talked about it a little bit. I don't know. Oh, maybe
Oh
that was
yeah,
after the show.
maybe that was.
Um,
Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't. Yeah. Anyway,
I think it was after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked this. This was a great game. I was anticipating it. I like how it felt familiar, but you know, they added different things. So it was
Tears of the Kingdom is what Jared's talking about.
it was it was fun. It was fun, like jumping back in again, and then it was
That
like
was dope.
instead of the exact same mechanics, a little different. And same thing with characters. So it was cool. I really liked it. It was a lot of fun, a lot of hours.
So this is the category that Austin had something to say about was this, and he probably wants to know this too. Is were you able to transfer your horses from the other game into this one, huh?
Yeah,
Did you do that?
I was. I did, but then I got a different horse, and so I set my first horse from the first game free.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Wow. into the new
Bojack
game.
went back
Wow,
to the
you
pasture.
yeah, you
Into
let
the new game. Yeah, I brought Bojack from old
one game
Hyrule to new
yeah,
Hyrule.
and then let him go.
Yeah.
Love it.
Austin, I
Or
hope
maybe it
you
was
hear that.
Topsy.
J-
Either Bojack or Topsy.
Jared can confirm that you can transfer your horse from game to
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Austin
You
was
can
really
bring 'em
curious
on.
about
So-
that. He was really curious about
And
it.
here's the thing is, here's a insider tip. You can do a side mission that allows you to have one more horse slot that I did afterwards. So if I did it first, I wouldn't have had to get rid of my horse. So there is some regret where it's like if I did the other thing, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that
Can
would
you
work.
transfer the horse again? Because is
I don't know.
that horse still in the other Hyrule?
Oh, I see. I don't know actually. If I could
If you go back and play Breath of the
reload,
Wild, is he still there?
I should see.
There's a lot of horse talk, Austin. I hope you appreciate it. Austin's really into the
Yeah.
horses.
Hell yeah.
He
Yeah.
when he thinks Zelda, he thinks horses is what he was telling me and Addie.
Yeah.
So it's
Has
interesting to hear.
he, Austin? Have you been playing Tears of the Kingdom?
No,
Has he been
no,
playing?
No. He was worried about the
'Cause
horse
it's like-
transferring from his Breath of the Wild. He didn't want to commit to getting Tears of the Kingdom if his horse couldn't transfer.
Yeah, your horses do transfer, but because they add in like the skydiving, I spent so much more time skydiving than I did riding my horses at all.
Yeah, that is an
and
issue.
It is a bummer you can't transfer costumes. But if you have the amiibos that give you the costumes, if you got them that way or whatever, you can just do it that way. Otherwise, you can find them in game.
Nice.
So they're there, but
They're there.
You just have to refine them and stuff.
All right, and my last one was Super Mario Wonder. It's fantastic, and I think it would be really fun to play with homies. I wanted to pick a game that was fun to play with homies. I almost went with Lego Fortnite because it was me and Nick Dave had a blast playing that, and it was new to this year.
That has been really cool.
I really enjoyed that. But the fact that Mario, they're able to keep coming out with basically the same game they came out with in the 80s, but they're able to redo the levels and the colors and the music and make it feel like a whole new game is just fantastic. You're not able, Austin, to transfer any of your other Marios from the older Marios. They don't carry over to the new Mario. It's unfortunate, but they don't carry over. It's a great game.
It looks cool.
It looks dope.
Definitely
It
wanna
looks
play
hella
it.
pretty.
I need your help in there, Jerry. So you got to get on there.
Yeah.
Like I'm close to finishing the game, but I definitely don't have all the Wonder Seeds. So I don't know if I'll be able to get. I know that they have another, just like the game we played, Jer, where there's that additional place
Yeah,
once
there's
you gather.
do everything, but yeah, if you could 100% everything. or
Dude, the
whatever.
flags are really hard too, in my opinion.
Yeah, dude, the
Yeah,
flags are
I
so
hear
annoying.
the very last is really hard.
The flags, and you got to get to the end every time just to do the flag. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
And you can only got one shot. Then you got to go through that menu. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll end this one. I'm surprised to see this. I think that our fans here at